What's going on, my good people out here in this YouTube world? It's JR Who here with an update on life. I've been gone for some years because I've been focused on my businesses. I have expanded to 2 barbershops now, and we're doing pretty good. Yeah, and I haven't had time to get on this internet, but that's just excuses. You know, I'm not one to like to make excuses. So I could just say I was just being lazy and being on YouTube just wasn't a priority to me at the time. But I feel like I need to get back to it and give you guys a little insight on my life. But yeah, so we got another Players Lounge now on Melrose. So we got 2 locations in Melrose. One's called Players Lounge Barbershop, the original location, and then we have Players Lounge VIP. We heading there now to the both locations, and I'm gonna show you how both of them have been updated and how they look since a couple years of me being MIA on this YouTube world. So just gonna show you guys a couple things. Usually on the weekends, I spend the mid part of the day going down there, checking it out. Just in case you guys didn't know, I'm not a barber. I do own barbershops, but I'm not a barber. I'm more of a businessman, entrepreneur, you know. So, you know, I just pretty much manage my businesses all day, every day. Yeah, man. For y'all who don't know, or for y'all who think barbers don't make any money, I'm here to tell you that is false. Barbering can be a career, is a career, and it's a lucrative career. But you gotta treat it like a business. See, most people, they get into the barbering game, but they just cut hair and that's it. They're not business minded, you know. So those are the people who fail. In my 6 years now of owning a barbershop, I've seen the mistakes that barbers made, and the biggest mistake that barbers make nowadays is just not treating it like a business. You got to treat it just like any other corporation, any other big business. You got to, you know, be on time. You got to schedule. You got to be consistent. You got to be professional. That's a big thing, you know. Be professional, man. You can't just because you're a barber and you rent a chair at the booth doesn't really give you the right to just do as you please and do what you want, because it's still a business. And if you want to be successful in that business, you got to run it as such. So you got to be professional. You got to be prompt. You got to be on time, or else you'll lose clients, you know. So these are things that barbers don't understand. And I know some barbers that make $100K or over $100K a year, about $10,000 a month. So it can be done. You just gotta, you know, be professional. Just like any other business, when you walk into Gucci and Louis, everything's professional. You walk into those establishments and they greet you. You know, can I help you? You know, let me know if you need any help. Things like that. So as a barber, you know, when a client comes in, you know, greet them. Even if it's not your client. That's a big thing with me in the barbershop, that every barber, whether it's your client or not, should greet the client. When they walk in, greet them, ask them their name, and ask them if they want water, they need any help, did they book. You can't just assume that a person walks in that they already, you know, a lot of these clients, they're shy. When they walk in, they just sit down and they're sitting there, and you don't even know if they're booked or not. So, or if they got an appointment or not. So, you know, always make sure they're taken care of. Make them feel welcome, man. That's a big thing. That's why people like going to the barbershops. You know, I created the Players Lounge, or we created the Players Lounge, because we try to make it a place where people can feel like it's home. You know, where people can come and debate, have laughs, hang out. You come to our shop, you don't always have to get a haircut. You could just be in the neighborhood, stop by, and maybe want to catch catch a game. Maybe want to catch the second half of a Laker game. Maybe, you want to come by. I mean, we have the fights there, so maybe you want to come by, watch a fight, have a drink, just hang out. So that's why the established barbers, like they've been in the game for a long time because they understand. These guys, they cut these guys' hair for 20-some years, and then guess what? When that person has a kid, then their kid is the barber's new client, because you established that relationship. There's a lot of personal conversations that are had in the barbershop. Barbers get to know their clients and become family. That's why a lot of people don't like cheating on their barbers. But you got to be consistent. You can't just treat it like a hustle, because it's not just a hustle. If you treat it like a hustle, you're gonna get hustle results. So this game is pretty simple, man. You just got to grind hard and be professional, and you'll get those professional results. But if you treat it like a hustle, you're gonna get hustle results. You're gonna get your little money here and there, a little 100 here, 200 here, But you gotta have a schedule. You gotta be prompt. You gotta be professional. You gotta make the client feel like they're wanted, like you want them to be there. Because one thing is that the client will always remember how you made them feel. Not necessarily what you said or your conversations, but they'll always remember what you feel, how you made them feel. So that's important, man. Give them VIP treatment, and you can't just charge a client, whatever you want to charge, say like $100 a haircut, and just be like, yeah, I'm charging because I'm tight. You got to make them feel like that 100 was worth it. You got to add those extra little things. Give them a little warm towel. Make them feel. Give them a complimentary drink. Make them feel like they got their $100 worth. If you're gonna charge that much, make them feel special. Make them, especially in the VIP location, we got to make them feel like it was worth $100 if they're paying $100 for a haircut. You can't give them D-grade service and charge A+ prices. It don't make no sense. And these people don't get it, And there's a lot of lazy barbers too. A lot of barbers that just sit in the chair, hoping, praying that a walk-in comes in. They don't have a booking app. They don't have social media. They're not Googling, but they complain that they aren't making any money. And it's like you're not putting no effort into it. You got to put effort, man. You got to get on the apps. You got to social media. You got to get cards. You got to walk around. Look, if your barbershop is in an area where they have businesses and apartment complexes, what I would recommend is go get you a bunch of cards, and those businesses and those apartment complexes are filled with people that are going to be there every single day. They're there every day. They're going to work every day in those businesses. They're going home every day. And out here in California and LA, people like to pay for convenience. So it's all about convenience. So if you got somebody who lives in the area or works in the area, they see that you're a barber 2 blocks away or less than a mile away, they might want to come just because it's convenient. They don't have to search, they don't have to go far. So that's another thing, But a lot of these barbers just don't get it. They just think that they're God's gift to the world and to the barber world, and clients are just gonna come just because. I mean, what's making you special? There is a lot of barbers out here, but what makes you stand out from one barber to the other? What are you doing different than the other barber? Because to be honest, just cutting tight is not good enough. There's a lot of tight barbers out here. You just got to understand the business. It's not really that hard. So, I mean, you just got to change your mindset at the end of the day. If you have the same mindset and you're not changing it, and you see you're getting no results and you're not changing it, you're doing the same thing, you're going to get the same results over and over again. You got to be self-aware. That's one thing that I am. I don't have an ego, and I'm very self-aware. When I make a mistake or when I know a certain thing, and I'm self-aware, and I tell myself that maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't do it right. I take advice, you know. I take advice. I listen to people, but people are so stuck in their ways, and that's what makes them not become successful, because they think they know everything and they're stuck in their ways, but they're seeing that they're not progressing, man. It's crazy. Like, you just got to change your mindset. That's big. Change your mindset, put your ego to the side, and get out there and grind. And look, another thing is, like, these barbers, I mean, look, you run into somebody in the street, so you have two options. You're going to stay sitting in a chair for 8 hours, 8 hours, and get 1, 2 walk-ins or no walk-ins. Or you can get out there, pass out your cards, get to know people, tell them come by, and what you can do is you can just look, if you're charging, let's say, $60 a haircut, which is about the going price. You charge $60 a haircut. Run into somebody, ask them, like, how much, you know, I charge $60, but for the first time I'll give you half off. See if they bite. If that's not working, then let's change it up. Let's say, all right, well, you know, I'm not doing anything right now. Let me hook you up. Let me freshen you up real quick. Give you a free haircut. Since you're not doing anything anyways, so two things is gonna happen. You might gain a client, or you're gonna brush up in your skills. It's practice. So why not give out those free haircuts? You know, that client might turn into a new client, or a couple. Like, he might tell some friends. You never know what that can turn into. But you got to get out there and give it a try. You know. So, you know, on this channel, I'm back. I'm gonna be more consistent. Give you some videos. Give you some game. And yeah. So let me know if this video was helpful. If you got anything from it, maybe, you know, some of you barbers that are successful, maybe could leave some messages in the comments. Show the upcoming barbers how you did it. Maybe give them some game. But yeah, this channel, I'm gonna give a lot of game about success, and then just regular life stuff. You know, hot topics other day, nothing crazy, mostly motivational, to show people that it could be done, man. Biggest thing is change your mindset. If you have the right mindset, you can do anything, man. I used to be hard-headed and not think that, but once I changed my mindset, man, my life changed. You can ask anybody that knows me. They see me start from the bottom, and I'm not stopping. I'm not nowhere near where I want to be. But I feel like I'm on my way because of my mindset, and you got to change it. And I feel like I just wanted to start this YouTube channel to just show the world that it can be done. You know, give these upcoming people who are trying, because no one showed me anything. I just had to sit, watch, learn, because no one would give me the game. No one would tell me anything. Everybody thought they were better than me, which is cool, you know, to each his own. But I'm out here I just try to figure it out. And I'm not the smartest person either. I didn't like school. I hated school. I just barely passed. I didn't go to college. And I'm not the smartest person, man, but I do have a drive and I have ambition. So I'm always one I'm gonna figure it out one way or another. So if you guys are rocking with me, man, like this channel, share it, subscribe, do all that. I don't know what else you gotta do. I'm new to this YouTube stuff, so I don't know what else you gotta do with it, but you know, let's get this channel going. You know, I'll be able to help new upcoming businessmen, entrepreneurs, and we can help each other. Be on some positive stuff, y'all. But forget all that drama. We're not here for the drama. We're here for the positive. Give you a couple laughs and give you some game. And we're going to go from there. But it's up and up from here. Yeah. So I'm going to end this video, but I'm going to show you guys in the video right now. I'm about to show you guys the new shop and how the old shop the main shop has been updated and how it looks now, because you know the previous videos on my channel were old when we first opened up. So We got a lot of updates. The new shop you're gonna see, and you're gonna see the main shop, the original OG shop, and how that looks. So, you know, again, like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, enjoy.